building, and so no water coming in, nothing, zero. You know what I mean? And when you've got, like I said, one guy on a person on a piece of equipment, what kind of help you getting? You know what I mean? No help, zeros. You know what I mean? And what was the other thing? Oh, so yeah, so this one, I think they sent like 10 to the hospital. 10, I don't know what you want to say when you call it up. These individuals at the nursing home, there's a term or name for them, but 10 to the hospital, smoke inhalation. I think 10 RSI. I think they all made it out of the hospital. You know what I mean? I think they all got out. But again, I asked for water. I got trained. You ask for water. You tell them, well, hey, I'm at I'm at half a tank, quarter tank, empty, whatever it was. And zero, utterly zero. You know what I mean? And then I get told later, like I said, the chief said to us that now in this place, LWB, all we have is volunteer, chief volunteer. Anybody that's a volunteer there has got like 20 hours training, 30 hours from the essentials, firemanship a long time ago. So, yeah. Let's just say they're up to snuff. Not for the taxpayers, but like the taxpayers, they're the one that have to deal with this, like that. That one. 10 RSI for smoke inhalation. You know what I mean? And why? Well, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to evacuate people, put out a fire, get a water supply. With four guys, it was like 4 or 5 career guys. You know what I mean? And I didn't even get to see half a lot of them because they were on the other side of the building. I asked for water, never got water, and I got told that's not this individual's not. What do I think he said? Not my responsibility, or to critique this? No. All right, so like I said, there's a multitude of different things like that one. Let's talk about another one, and this was the one I was not at, but I was like, when you hear this one, you're gonna go, come on. Wasn't me, it wasn't my group, but so they had a fire station 3 area, and people trapped. You know what I mean? And it was one of these houses where. I'm sure you guys know these firefighters we're talking about. You guys probably know. It's one of these what I call death windows. Death windows. But basically, your windows are above the doors. You know what I mean? Or like outside windows are above the door, so that's way up. You got people trapped. And I'm like, when it all ended up coming out, total train wreck. Train wreck. Guys couldn't get their thing in the pump, and ended up, it was so bad, like these death windows, one of the career guys had to climb through a window, just take his air pack off, climb through a window, and rescue these 2 older ladies. I think they're sisters, but whatever. Took his air pack off. And that's not how you do things in life, but that's not a choice I would ever made. But that's what he had to do. You know what I mean? Now, he's probably getting ordered that by a quality volunteer individual. Let's just say he might be a chief or one of the chiefs, because they're all volunteer chiefs, but state laws, and then again, unions should have stepped up to do something, but again, so I'm sure that was their thing. So basically, I think one died, one lived. I said, are we going to critique this? And I got stared at like I was like the problem. And I was like, so we're going to critique this? I went to MTO. No. Why are we not going to critique this? I don't get that, but so now it's okay to. Oh my God! When I said that to him, like, so it's okay to take your air pack off and go. He just probably got told that by a volunteer, because he wouldn't have done that by himself. You know what I mean? Like, if you just, like I said, then I can tell you personally how many different fires I had to go to, and I had to use a can to put out fires because there's no volunteers that came to help. So I had no freaking hand line. Twice, 3 times, you know what I mean? I had to, thank God for academy to teach you that, how to use a water can properly, you know what I mean? Uh, I don't even want to tell you how many times, you know what I mean? Because of that. Come outside expecting a line to be there, and the cops. There's nobody there. A couple cops, I mean, I'm like, awesome. Are we gonna critique this fire? Oh, no, we're not doing that. There's a reason why they won't do that, because they know that they have no volunteers coming, and they don't want to. I'm not sure of the term. I don't even know how to say it. I don't know. That's in their, wherever they got it, it's in nerves. I mean, they should be doing the best thing for that taxpayers, but yeah, I think we know that the answer on the taxpayer thing. But I mean, like, there's been a lot of, like I said, doing bad accidents, for close calls. I got hit by a little, I think it was a Hyundai up on the interstate. Again, very slow, but I got hit. Everything we went to, I was a close call, and it's still going on close calls because they won't step up and do the right job, the right thing. And again, what's something else we could talk about? So one day, I'm not sure how long ago it was, probably 14, 15, 16, I don't know. You get an MVA, car flipped, get up there, car flipped on the side, and it was like an 80-year-old person in there complaining of some back pain, so I'm in there kind of holding head stabilization on, and so, and again, all right, hey, so I told the person who is in charge of me, I'm not going to say, because he's not a very good person, not a quality person, so I just told him what we had. I'm like, you need to take the roof, get the roof off. So they did, and on the process of that, one of the volunteers decided to cut through the let's see what's called. I go D-post, one of them in a minivan. So guess what came flying through at us? One of the struts, like, came shooting through the thing. I mean, we had glass everywhere. We both almost got skewered, and all I got was, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry? Are you kidding me? Oh, sorry. You almost freaking skewered me. You know what I mean? But why? Again, this was like 15, 16. Yeah. How did, in this day and age, you know what I mean? When the MTO says he does all this great training with the guys and all that, why are you cutting through struts and do it? You know what I mean? I just, train wreck, man. Just total. It's, like I said, there are so many firefighter close calls. Every time you go to something like that, it's a firefighter close call. And I told my, hey, why are we not on firefighter close call with this one? Probably caused yelled at, screamed at. The union president was really a champ at that one, kind of getting on your case, saying that was not a close call. Yeah, it was. But it's kind of like, what do you say? How do you get fired?